Alright, what's up guys? Got another war video coming at you. Um, yeah, so I was starting to upload war videos last season. I did one after not putting them out there for quite a long time, but I want to put a few out there from this season 14 because got some pretty good gameplay this season, so just want to share it with y'all. And this particular war, I do get some cracks at the boss, so yeah, just wanted to share it. And you can see I just joined with regular standard ghost team. I'm on path 8 in section 2. I was back up for section 1 and we didn't need it. And I'm going to be taking on an Aegon here on the Hurt Locker and Close Encounters node. The only problem here with Ghost is Aegon has that double medium as his second medium attack, so just kind of got to watch out for that and not get clipped. But I am going to actually take a little bit of damage from it. And you can see here I'm doing some light boosting. But yeah, I hadn't uploaded videos as much recently because season 13 ended up being cut short. As well as, I don't know if y'all are aware of, everybody pretty much plays on iPhone, but the recordings on iPhone have been really spotty, so it's been tough to get constant recordings of entire wars. And you can see right there I threw on an invuln boost and almost immediately took a combo from Aegon to start off the fight. But now just kind of getting into the groove. Throwing an L2, phase the recoil damage, and take a little bit of damage from close encounters, but not too much. So pretty straightforward fight with Ghost. Aegon's not that tough of a defender, but like I said, I did get clipped, but didn't cost me too much. And next fight, my invuln's still going. I'll take on a Symbiote Supreme. Just throwing in a health potion here to get to full. And actually it's better to kind of take this node linked, whereas you could take Path 7 first and this would be unlinked, but the Tranquility kind of linked node actually, in my opinion, helps you here. So I could just push him if I really needed to, and all his power would get drained. So yeah, you see I throw my L2, and that Tranquility kicked in and got rid of all his power, and I end up, with this fight, actually come to full health. And I am on this Diablo next. Just checking my boost because it's a little later, but most of them are still going on. I don't end up throwing a 3-minute boost in here. And there is protective shielding, but really doesn't do that much. Also close encounter still. But since I have Hood, you see I never really take any close encounters damage when I'm pulled back from the opponent. And just get to the first L2 and he goes down. Now a little later, I do have a few mini boss fights here. This is going to be Invisible Woman on the Dismay and immunity. So she's stun immune, that's like the main thing here. And if they start comboing you on this node, you could easily get stun locked, so you need to try to make sure to not get hit on this node for sure. I am putting in my bigger boost this time because I am taking the next mini boss as well as the final boss in this next go around. So you can see I put in 30% and I'm throwing in some of the higher tech special boosts just to kind of hopefully chain some L2s. And I'm throwing in the advanced power boost. Start with that power. But main thing here is once her first set of invis runs out, I just kind of want to keep her off her invis. If it does come back, just hit her while she's blocking. Luckily for this fight, just got to bait one L1 and throw a few L2s, and it went pretty smoothly. So no issues there. And when you boost up high enough, it makes these fights a lot easier. But now my next mini boss is a Doctor Doom. This is kind of partially where the reason why I boosted so much is because I haven't fought him on this node as of this was my first fight fighting him on this node, I should say. It's later in the season now, and I've fought him plenty of times, but this was my first time fighting him on this node, and wasn't too sure how it would go. I do like to start with a light attack, actually, just because it's faster instead of doing the medium intercepts. And you could see earlier there was Bulwark, and that's why I got an Indestructible. But here I'm not phasing the recoil damage, just staying in block, and I end up getting 3 L2s back to back to back, and that's enough to take him out. So yeah, it's kind of a cheesy way to do it, but it gets the job done. And for the last fight here, I am taking Guillotine 2099. Most of my boosts are still going. I am going to just pop one little tiny potion just to heal up, you know. Want to make sure I have all the advantage that I can. Double checking, and she does have Bulwark. I throw in the advanced power boost just to get a nice, another small advantage here. But main thing that I want to watch out for is if she goes invis and I have the potential to miss, to kind of wait that out. So you see the Indestructible went off. I don't mind pushing her to 2 bars of power. The L2 is just about spacing. So I back up really far. I just stayed in block. I should have probably dodged a little bit, but ended up being okay. That L2 worked out actually pretty perfectly because the first 2 hits connected and the last hit triggered the Bulwark node. Now this time I'm going to space the L2 better. And right there I pushed her to her invisible state and still went with my L2, so got punished a little bit. But she's going down pretty quickly, and I just need to throw one more L2, and that gets the job done. And that's it for the war. I think we ended up losing this one to BPT. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.